everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my lovely husband here and we're going to answer just a couple questions just so you get to know us a little bit better. Question number 1. When did we meet?
We met in college. We majored in the same thing and we had one class together and that's how we met.
Yeah, so we had to do like a group project. Like I saw him in class, we never really like talked to each other, but we had to do a group project once. So we invited him into our group. He was kind of quiet and shy. And then from then on, we would see each other in church, and then little by little we started talking.
What was your first opinion of me?
Well, first of all, I was like, ooh, he's cute. But in my mind, I was like, yeah, right, he's never gonna want to talk to me. Like, I'm sure he's got plenty of girls. Like, you know, I didn't really think I was ever going to even talk to him. So what was your first opinion of me?
I didn't remember. I don't know. You were a nice girl. I was attracted.
Wait. When did you know I was the one?
I knew that you were the one when I think we started dating a few months into our dating. That's when I think I knew.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to just waste my time and your time.
I knew he was the one, I think. So before we even started dating, like he said, we went to the same college, so sometimes we'd even go grab coffee and sit in his car and talk, like in the college parking lot. And we would just talk about random things. And that's one thing that really stood out to me, was I was so comfortable talking to him about anything. I feel like, you know, with other people, you're either shy. In the beginning, obviously, we were shy, but eventually I felt like we could just have like good conversations. And I noticed he was such a gentleman. Like, he would always open the door for me. He'd always pay, not even to me, just like even if we were in a group of people, like, you know, any of the girls there, he'd always open the door. And that to me was like, wow. How long did it take to plan the wedding? So we got engaged December 22nd and we got married the 4th of July. So it was about like 7 months for us to plan and get everything ready for the wedding. And next question was, when did we get married? 4th of July, and it was 2014.
2014.
Yeah. How did you propose?
You could say that.
So there was this place we used to go to. It was really pretty. It was like a little river and it had like a cute bridge and there's a lot of pretty flowers and it was just like a walkway inside of there you could walk through. Keep going.
And so there's like this little area. It's got like a bench made out of stone or something like that. And I think I had you stand up on it. No?
No, I was on the ground because you spun me around.
I don't know why I made you spin around.
So it was, at this point, we were dating and then college ended and I moved back home. And I knew we were going to get married, but we were engaged yet. So it was around Christmas time, so I came before Christmas to visit him. And I was getting ready to go back home. And I remember after church, it was Sunday, after church we went out to eat. And I was getting ready to go home and I was like so sad. I was really like kind of, not in a bad mood, but like in a sad mood because I didn't want to leave. And so we're driving after lunch and he's like, oh, we're going to go canoeing. And I mean, we're dressed in our church clothes, like super dressy. And I hated canoeing because I can't swim. So I was so scared of water, like being on a canoe. I was like, but at this point I was like, okay, like I didn't really want to say anything. So we pull up to this park that we always go to. I call it a park, but it's like a little walkway. And we start walking on the path, and it was cold. It's winter time in Buffalo, it was snowing. So we go to that little bench area, and we were just talking, and then eventually he had me close my eyes. I remember he made me, I think, spin around in a circle or something. I opened my eyes, and he was down on his knee. And he said some cute things. I honestly don't remember what it was. I was just like on cloud 9. Like, it was just, you always dream of that moment. And I couldn't believe it was actually happening. Like, I knew we were going to get married, but the fact that like it was happening right then and there, it was just like I don't know. I was just so happy and like shocked almost, you know? So yeah. What is my worst habit?
Your worst habit?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You don't have any worst
Oh,
habits.
stop.
You're perfect.
Okay.
don't know. Jeez. What is my worst habit?
It's hard.
Okay. Yeah, you start and then I'll think of stuff.
I don't know. There's a few things that he does that kind of like bother me, but there's nothing that I feel like.
Biting my nails.
Yes. I hate when he doesn't do it as often now, but he used to bite his nails and it was gross. I used to do that when I was younger too, but it just like, the sound of it, just seeing it, I just cringe. He's very patient, so I feel like he never like tells me to stop. Or
The
like,
one thing I can't stand is when her hair is in the shower drain. Like,
that's rare. That is very rare because I know.
Not really.
Yes.
I know it's
Because
rare, but still,
I know I hate that and it's gross, but sometimes like if I'm in a hurry or something, I get out of the shower and it's like you forget, but I try not to do that. What is my best habit?
always saying you love him.
Aww, he's so sweet. And that's one thing I have to say too. He always like, I don't know how many times a day he'll tell me he loves me and he'll tell me that I'm beautiful. Even on your worst days when I feel like a bum, you know, I'm in my pajamas, my hair's a mess, and he still tells me I'm beautiful. It's like such a compliment.
What was the last text message I sent you?
I think I sent you a picture. Let me see. Oh, I texted him, you still at the store? Because he went to the grocery store and I wanted him to pick up something else, but he was already home when I texted him. Who is more affectionate?
Me.
Yeah, that is true. I feel like he is more affectionate. He's more like, he'll hold my hand, he'll give me a hug. I love it. That's one thing too when we were dating. I love that he was always like with me. And he wasn't like super clingy, but he was like always next to me.
What is something that I enjoy doing with you?
I think we enjoy like simple things like we'll go and get some food and just sit in the car and eat it and talk. We like doing things like that. Or even just getting like a red box and cuddling on the couch and watching a movie.
What I enjoy doing with her is playing sports like tennis and volleyball, but she never wants to. So
he's good at every single sport and I'm not that good, so it's not as fun for me. Of course he's gonna enjoy it. Who is the more romantic one?
probably you.
I think we both like even each other out. Some days I feel like I'm more romantic, I'll do like cute little notes, and sometimes he'll surprise me with like flowers or take me on like a surprise date, and so I feel like we kind of even each other out. Yeah. Who is the funny one? Definitely him. Another thing that really attracted me to him was he would always make me laugh. Even now, like every single day, when I'm in a bad mood and I'm sad, he always knows how to make me laugh, and that's one thing I love.
Would I prefer to stay in or go out on Friday night?
For me, I would prefer to stay in, but for you, you'd probably prefer to go play volleyball or tennis or something.
On Friday night? No.
No? You prefer to stay in on a Friday night?
No. I prefer to go out somewhere.
Like where?
To dinner or something. I don't know.
Okay. I'd prefer to stay, like it depends. If it's really nice and sunny outside, I would love to go out somewhere, even to the park or something. But if it's like cold, I'd prefer to stay in and just watch a movie or, you know, just do something at home.
Clean.
Have I ever gotten something for you that you didn't like?
Not really.
You sure?
What,
Maybe some
do you
Christmas
have
presents?
anything?
No, he's so good. Even clothes. He has such good style. Like, honestly, even now, we'll be getting ready to go somewhere and I have him pick out my outfits. So I don't think there's ever been anything that he's gotten me that I've been like, ew, that's ugly, or I don't want that. He's always done such a good job. And he's very thoughtful with his gifts, too. Use one word that describes me.
Caring?
Aww. That's what I was gonna say about you. He's very thoughtful. Like, if it's someone needs help or even me, like anything that I need, or if I'm feeling sick, or he's just very thoughtful and he'll go out of his way to help someone out.
What is my best physical trait?
His eyes. I love his blue eyes. That's one thing I'm like, and his eyelashes. Gorgeous. How about me?
Your booty.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What is my best personality trait? Okay, I'll go first. Yours is that you're very patient. Like so many times if I get frustrated or something's not working, he's very patient and calm. And even when, like, if I have someone coming over and I'm running around, like, trying to get stuff ready, he's very, like, calm and patient. He's like, it's okay. Like, that's one thing that I really love.
I love that you're, I don't know what word describes it. Like, you give it your all if you do something.
Aww. That's so sweet. I never knew you thought that of me. Okay, last question.
It's just for the camera.
Wow. Who is more likely to get into a fight?
Probably you.
That's true. Because like I said, he's more patient and I'm the type, like, something little could just, like, throw me off. Yeah, but that's why they say opposites attract. And I feel like that's why our relationship works so well. I'm the one that gets frustrated faster.
Emotional.
Yeah, more emotional. Like if I see someone crying, I'll just start crying too. So this wasn't really a question, but we'll just tell you a little bit about ourselves so you get an idea. So I grew up in Utica, New York. It's like really cold. It's this very small city. And he grew up in Buffalo. So that's how we went in Buffalo. I moved there to go to college. So we both went to school for opticians, and then we got married and lived there for 4 months. And it was just so random. We came here to visit family. Well, before I got married when I was younger, I would always come here to visit family, especially in the summertime. I'd come for like a couple months at a time or Christmas time. And I always wanted to move, and my parents always said, okay, when you're done with school or with college, you can move there, or, you know, they always told me when I'm kind of on my own, I could do whatever I want. So I always wanted to do that, and then once we were like dating and engaged, we've talked about it, but it wasn't like, we didn't really pursue it. We're just kind of like, oh yeah, maybe one day. And so when we got married, we decided to come visit family down here, and it was just such a quick decision. Like, I can't believe, like, part of me still can't believe that we just decided to up and move. And we just figured it was now or never. Like, we don't have any kids yet, and we decided if it doesn't work, we'll just move back. It's just the two of us. Obviously, we brought our things and everything, but we just decided to try it out. We've been living here in Charlotte, North Carolina for 3 years, and we absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed watching that and got to know us a little bit better. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you enjoy this type of videos or what you'd like to see.
If you have any other questions you guys want to know about us, feel free to comment down below.
Thank you for watching, and we will see you all next time. Bye. So we had the same class together, and I saw, can you breathe any louder? Why am I telling the whole story? That's not what the question was.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I was shy, so I didn't just go, oh, hey, my name is Edik. So, how did I propose? What did you mean?
No.
Optician, spelled Optician.
Good
I
job.
can spell. So, subscribe over here. It's a worm.
Okay.